Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors Draymond Green walks back comment about Wembanyama, "I lied." Nearly a month after downplaying Victor Wembanyama's rookie season, Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors walked back his comments by saying Wembanyama should be honored for his achievements. "I lied. Wemby should be the Defensive Player of the Year because he is that amazing defensively," Green said April 3 on his podcast. "The way he impacts the game on the defensive end, whether it's off the ball, on the ball, it's a problem. When you start driving to the hole, and guys may have a layup, maybe not, and they just turn out and go the other way, that's a problem." But Green, who won the award in 2016 to 2017, didn't always see it that way. On March 6, Green argued that team success should supersede individual performance, suggesting that Wembanyama not be recognized because his team, the San Antonio Spurs, is tied for the league's third-worst record, 18-58, through April 3. Wemby is 12th in the league in steals and first in blocks, and those are great numbers. And as he continues in his career, and that team gets better. "I personally don't think that it's this year," Green said on his podcast. "Even if Rudy Gobert wasn't having the season that he's having and their team having the season that they're having, I still don't think you can give that award to somebody who's on the 24th best defense in the league." The first overall pick of the 2023 NBA Draft, Wembanyama has restored the optimism of a San Antonio Spurs franchise that's finished under .500 in 5 consecutive seasons and is ranked 22nd in defense this year. At just 20 years old, he is averaging 21.2 points per game, along with 10.5 rebounds per game and a league-leading 3.5 blocks per game. Meanwhile, he started all 67 of the Spurs game, averaging 29.3 minutes per game, good for third in the league. Wembanyama has dropped to 19th in the league in steals with 86 and has a comfortable lead in blocks, to say the least. He's up to 235 on the season, with the next closest player being Chet Holmgren, at 178. According to StatHead, those numbers haven't been recorded since Anthony Davis did it with the New Orleans Pelicans in 2014 to 2015. Green played against Wembanyama after the recording of the March 6 podcast. Golden State won the March 11 meeting handily, but the Spurs rookie flexed his star power. He finished with 27 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks and a steal in 31 minutes. No one counts out the Warriors once the NBA playoffs come around. But these last few seasons, the goalposts have shifted, with Golden State doing well to make the play-in tournament. With 7 games to go, the Warriors have a 3-game lead for the 10th seed in the Western Conference. They have won 5 straight going into their April 4 matchup against the 11th seed Houston Rockets. Barring a catastrophic collapse, the Warriors are headed to the play-in tournament for the 2nd straight year. LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers are their likely opponent. Klay Thompson blasts Rockets player for trolling Warriors. Golden State Warriors star Klay Thompson did not appreciate Houston Rockets forward Tari Eason's trash talk from last week. Eason posted a video on Instagram taunting the Warriors with an iconic line from the 1979 movie The Warriors. Video here. Golden State may have taken Eason's words to heart. The Warriors indeed came out to play on Thursday, dismantling the Rockets in a 133-110 affair at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. Eason was also seen wearing a shirt that read, "Warriors, come out to play," as he dapped up Golden State players after the contest. During his post-game press conference, Thompson was asked about Eason trying to goad Golden State on social media and during the game. The Warriors star called out Eason for not even being able to back up his smack talk on the court. "That's pretty lame," said Thompson. "Especially if you're not even playing. Like it's one thing if you're playing, you're out there competing and you can back it up. But you're just gonna be trolling from the sideline. Like bro, what are we doing?" Eason has been ruled out for the season due to a serious heel injury. The second-year Rockets forward has yet to play since January 1st. Thompson tied Steph Curry with a game-high 29 points in the contest, his highest scoring mark in nearly 2 months. Thursday's result all but eliminates Houston from postseason contention after they threatened to overtake Golden State over the last few weeks. The Warriors hold the tiebreaker and a multi-game lead over the Rockets for the 10th seed in the West. Bob Myers reveals Steph Curry's impact on his life. Although he wasn't in front of the camera like the players on the team, Bob Myers spent years greatly impacting and helping the Golden State Warriors. Myers served as general manager for the team for many seasons and was a huge part of their dynasty. Speaking with J.J. Redick on The Old Man and the Three, Myers opened up about this relationship with the team's biggest star, Steph Curry. "He's a light that I got to show up and be around," Myers said, before calling Curry a genuine article who isn't putting on a show for the cameras. Myers said that when he decided to leave his position as GM, he met with Curry to break the news and started to cry. He wasn't sad because he was saying goodbye to any chance of winning another championship with the Warriors. Instead, he was emotional because he knew that Curry wasn't going to be part of his daily life anymore. Myers claims that Curry is a friendly, caring, and authentic person. Over the years, he has been recognized for his happy and pleasant demeanor, especially with fans of the Warriors. Myers said that's 100% Curry and that he is the real deal. Myers' story about Curry is a reminder that even though the NBA is a business and teams are run like companies, they are also places for people to grow close and build real bonds and friendships. Back in 2012, Myers became GM of the Warriors and was with them for their rise to prominence as well as 4 championships. It is clear that during that time he also created a deep, lifelong bond with Curry. Golden State head coach Steve Kerr took to the microphone later on Thursday during an appearance with 95.7 The Game's Willard and Dibs show to defend Curry and set the critics straight on exactly where blame for Green's behavior belongs. "Draymond knows. I mean, he's a grown man. He's got to handle his own business," Kerr said. "Any mention of Steph being culpable is just ridiculous. The way Steph has carried our franchise, represented our franchise for 15 years, it's absolutely ridiculous." And Kerr continued from there. "He was the first one out there trying to talk Draymond off and handled it the right way," the head coach continued. "And the reason Draymond got kicked out is because as he was walking back to the bench, he muttered an expletive that the refs heard. And so, he deserved it. You can't do that, but that's not Steph's fault." And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Boby Myers? Leave your opinion in the comments.